Oh boy. Well, hello, good people and Eagle fan and 49er fans. I know 49er fans don't come out to play too much, but Jay Maxwell, the reason why I was talking about the 49ers was because I actually missed you and I was actually worried about you. And I knew if I had mentioned the 49ers, if you were still alive and everything was okay, you would be right back here. And I see you fired off a couple of emails to me, and I appreciate that. And I'm glad that you're doing okay. And I'm just glad that everything's okay because I worry about you guys. When I don't hear from you trolls, I'm worried that something happened to you. And another day is in the books. And here's what the great thing is a week from today, our Dallas Cowboys are all going to be in Oxnard, just like they will for the next, the 5 years, 6 years. They extended the contract with Oxnard. They'll be going there and having practices all open for all of us. I really wish the Cowboys would cartel some of the practices. Now, I'm imagining that training camp is going to have a totally different feel this year than it did last year. Last year, it was literally like going to a funeral. You felt like the fans had literally given up. Fans were so pissed off about losing to Green Bay, and then Jerry Jones saying, we're all in, and then did absolutely positively nothing. And so fans were just kind of fed up. And then, of course, there was the fees that went up as well. And it was not the experience like I had. I remember the very first training camp I went to, I believe it was in 2012. And it was amazing because now where the platform is, there were trees over there. This is before they built all the townhouses and stuff there. I mean, all the houses there. But the parking lot was actually over there. And it was almost like a carnival atmosphere. They had Dallas Cowboys tractor trailers there. They had all the Cowboy cheerleaders there. I remember that 103, the fan was live, broadcasting live from there, and you could see like Nate Newton broadcasting and get your picture taken with them and stuff. And you could go in these bleachers, which were in the shade. And if you are a true blue member, you got to go on the fence line, which is right there beside the players. And of course, they still had the bleachers on the other side, but everybody was literally right there. And when you were a fan and you had your kids and stuff, if you went to the left over there by the entranceway where they come in, you had a good chance of actually getting close to the players and saying hello and getting an autograph. Now, you really don't have an opportunity unless you are in that platinum platform, or if you are part of the Go Oxnard or family section, you're not anywhere close to where the players come in. And it's just a different feel, and you're paying more and you're getting less. And of course, the empathy from the fans, which apparently was warranted because the season was going to be destined to be ruined by the Joneses. I did a video earlier today because I literally worked till I just about dropped. And, as soon as I finish one thing, I look and say, okay, what else can I get finished today that will make tomorrow easier? And it motivates me because at the end of the day, I like to look and see, what do we do? What do we create? What changes are there? And that's what drives me. I'm not sure what drives the Joneses. You could say probably money, but they should have more than enough money than they'll ever be able to spend. I know more than Jerry can ever spend. You would think that winning a championship again, basically so you can put your thumb in the eye of everybody else in the NFL that hates you, would be the motivating factor. The Cowboys have done some great things to get this team together. We're sitting here with $33 million. $33 billion. We'll get more if they ever get Micah Parsons' deal done, and maybe they luck out, and as soon as they get to training camp, they go ahead and they get the contract done. You know, the Cowboys, I don't know if it's they worry about signing a contract early in the offseason that the player will go through and go crazy because all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of money. But if they give them the money, the bag, during training camp, they have complete control over the player because basically you got 1 day a week off until January. I don't know what it is, but that's what they do. I think this team is going to be better than what a lot of the talking heads have said. I just have that feeling. I think Dak having 2 targets will work. I think another year of seasoning for Tyler Guyton's going to help him, and Cooper Beebe. And we've seen Dak with less than stellar players around him still put up great numbers and win some games. And that's what I hope happens. I'm not going to be delusional and say we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to say that it can't happen, but I'm not trying to predict that. But I'm just happy that we are so close to the season starting. So I'm whooped. I have had, I think it's 10 or 11 days straight that I've gone at least 10,000 steps. And that's all working, with the exception of some days going for a walk with my wife for 2 miles. But as far as my heart and my body, I feel a lot better than I did before going out and busting my behind. And I feel like all of the sweating I've been doing has been like a toxic release because I've been sweating like a mother hungry. Got to do what I can to try and survive long enough to see the Cowboys win a Super Bowl again. As always, good people, I appreciate you all, but I'm tired. Tomorrow morning, I'll be here before I know it. Remember, good people, tell the people you love how much you love them. Might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. Whew. My knees aren't loving me right now, though. God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.